Hello, guys. Welcome back to SWS Boxing. Always delighted to be joined with Perry Howe. He is now 5 wins, 4 defeats. He's fighting Saturday. So,
Go on, Sam. Bit of a tease there, eh? Bit of a
yeah.
tease. We'll keep
Yeah.
that under wraps for now, but we think we're fighting Saturday, don't we?
But,
Yes.
I had you on, I think 2 weeks ago or something now. Doesn't seem that long.
No, it don't. It does to me. I've done a lot since then. I think we fought Billy, didn't we? And then I've just been working away in the gym on my lorry, driving about the country, delivering stuff. So I've not stopped. I've not really come back since. Like it only seems like yesterday I spoke to you, but we're busy, aren't we?
And of course, you did fight Billy. I mean,
I
topping
did.
the bill. How did that feel? First of all, another topping the bill.
Fourth consecutive top of the bill, mate. I can't help it, can I? Like, obviously, top level, pal. Do you know what I mean? So it was an interesting night down in Oldham. So
Yeah. But
that's it.
it didn't go your way. And how did you feel in there when you were in there?
Well, to be honest, Sam, when I was in the ring, I actually really enjoyed the fight. From my point of view, I enjoyed the fight. I felt quite comfortable. We just done a 60 hour work, 60 hour week on lorries. I turned up. I had no expectations. There were no pressure on me. Full respect to Kevin Marie running the show. It was a really good show. And I just wanted to go out there and test Billy, the prospect, and see what he had to offer. And I believe he come a bit unstuck on the night. That's my opinion.
Yeah,
So obviously, I don't know if you've seen the fight, Sam.
I have. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, I roughed him up a bit, didn't I? And I don't think he were used to it. And obviously, in the
Did
end,
you
the
feel?
referee.
You know,
Well,
as he's got quite a few knockouts. Did you feel the power that?
well, I actually stood there and let him hit me a couple of times just to see what his power were like, and I was like, well, is that it? You know, so he did hit me with some good shots. So I'll give Billy his dues. He's obviously he's only a young lad. He's got a lot to learn in this game, but I think he has got potential to go on to bigger things. It's just I think he's got to rein a few things in, and I think he'll be all right. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think like you did because you didn't have your main trainer in there? Did your main
Yeah.
coaches? He was I think he was helping Dom Hunt. Was it?
You good, you. Yeah, so on that night we had Tom out as well, Tom Crowder from Riley's. So
Yeah.
obviously our gym got split. So Rob took the reins on my fight, and Gary went down to Rotherham to go and take Tom Crowder, and Tom went on to win. So fair play to Tom, and obviously he helped out with Dom Hunt, on his central area defence, which I heard he boxed really well as well.
hmm Did that sort of play a factor that not all of your team was like not all of your team were in your corner? Did that play a?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I really have a good team anyway. So they all bring something different to the table. And obviously they have different ways of doing stuff. I can't fault Gary for what he does, and I can't fault Rob for what he does. They both got different styles of doing the corner, and obviously they've done it together, they've done it separate, and it works different in different scenarios. But I know the bottom line for me in that corner is you need someone who's got your back. So you basically they're there to tell you things you don't want to hear, and I respect everything they say to me. So whatever Rob or Gaz says to me in that corner, I try and take it on board. I don't always execute it, as they find out, and then they get a bit angry with me. But obviously, as a team, it's my job to listen to my corner. And to be fair, on the night with Rob did a really good job in the corner with the Billy fight. He was asking me how I was comfortable. We were having a bit of a joke the first round on how easy I was finding it. We was having a sing, we was enjoying it, and he was on it, and he was telling me what to do and keep doing what I'm doing. And to be fair, the tactics were working. But obviously, I've got to respect the referee's decision, and the referee seen it that I'd persistently fouled. Um, I'm never going to agree with that decision, but I also not the first boxer to not disagree with a decision. So I feel like it's just one of those now. And for the sake of it, in hindsight now, I'm just happy to get back out. I'm learning as I go on the road. I'm getting I'm getting the experience I want. So then obviously when I come back to my home shows, I'm going to put on a hell of a show for the Promise Army.
Yes, mate. And so were you happy? I know leaving the ring, you weren't happy with, of course, getting the way the refs gave the decision, but were you happy with how you were performing?
Yeah, to be fair, we'd had a mum's camp for that fight because you've probably seen I've been on my stag do and I've been on my holidays, haven't I, Sam?
Mm-hmm.
And we come back and I knew I was fighting Billy. We knew what he was bringing to the table. I didn't study any of his opponents or any of his fights. I just listened to my team, listened to those around me, and we knew what we had to do. And it might have been messy, not everybody's cup of tea for boxing, but the way we dealt with Billy was the way I wanted to deal with Billy, if that makes sense.
Mm.
So my tactics were there. Obviously, in the referee's eyes, I didn't execute them within the rules of the sport. So I obviously there's a
I,
terminology old manning, isn't there? So I tried to old man him. I knew I had experience on him, and I just wanted to rough him up, and I
I
wanted to
mean,
get him
I mean,
uncomfortable.
he held you held him. The ref gave you a warning, and then he Billy did the exact same thing. I mean, I know we
Yeah,
can't go over the top with it, but it's just a
yeah.
bit strange in
Yeah,
my opinion.
it's frustrating, is it? But like you said, Mark Lyson had a job to do, and I respect his decision. So going
Mm.
forward, that's where I'm going to leave that matter. So I just want to crack on with my career.
But would
I'm
there be
sure
a
there'll be other.
rematch down the line if that comes about? Would you go for it?
I'd box Billy tomorrow if him and his team wanted it, and we could make it happen. I would quite happily box Billy tomorrow.
Would you prefer it over maybe 8 or 10 rounds?
Well, if I can get that far into the fight, I'd be happy to. This was the plan with the 6 rounds. I feel like I think we got to the fourth round, didn't we?
Your fourth.
Yeah, and by then I started to find the cracks in Billy's armor, and I feel I was taking over.
Did you feel you
Obviously,
were going to stop him?
um, I didn't feel it in the fourth that I was going to stop him. I said to Rob, I reckon the fifth or the sixth we were going to try it. But I was just biding my time. I wanted him to burn himself out a bit more, let him throw some of them wild shots that he was throwing, stay out of his way, not take too many daft ones, and
Did you see
wait,
three of
wait
him
for my
like you
time.
saw three of Ricky?
Pardon?
You know when you said you saw three of Ricky, did
Oh
you
yeah,
see three of him?
no, no, Ricky Reeves, it's 20 times harder than Billy. I'd say Dex Bellman, it's 40 times harder than Billy. Um, but like I said, but Billy's only a young lad, so as he matures into a prospect and comes up through age, he'll probably develop more power anyway. Um, I feel like I was wary of his power going in there. I seen the 5 knockouts, and I was presuming that he was going to be really strong. Now we all have good nights, bad nights. I felt like I was having a good night. My chin was withstanding his shots quite well. The ones that I did take, because I did take
Mhm.
quite a few. I did watch it back, and obviously no one likes getting it in the face, but it's part of the job sometimes, isn't it, Sam? Don't want to take too many. You don't stay this pretty by taking too many shots, do you? So um, I'll take what I have to get
And the
mine
only
off.
way he could put you down is the way he had to throw you on the floor.
Yeah, well, that were a bit of a WWE move, weren't it? Yeah, it was fun. Maybe that's a crossover for a future career into wrestling.
Maybe you two should have a wrestling match.
Yeah, that do you think it'd sell? Do you think we could make some money off that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have a WWE match. I reckon loads will come to watch that, wouldn't
Yes, mate.
they? That's it. So yeah, going forward, pal, we just want to, as far as I'm concerned, there's no hard feelings with Billy or the ref or anything. The decision's done. I can't change it.
Yeah.
And I just want to crack on with my career. It's all learning for
I
me as
see
well.
that Dennis Hobson has got a show in Sheffield. I think it's Bramall Lane.
Oh, are there?
I think I saw that on Box Rec earlier. Would you be looking to get on like that show?
Depends what day it is. When is it? Do you know?
I think it's in October. Let me just have a quick look.
October.
But I think it's in October.
Yeah.
But would
Well,
you get
obviously,
on that if
yeah. I like Dennis a lot. So obviously I'd work with Dennis. I've worked with Dennis a lot here in Sheffield anyway, I know. But I'm keeping my options open at the minute. I'm literally, like
Getting
I said,
loads of phone calls after that one. You've been telling me.
yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, we were trying to box last Saturday. That fell through last minute. And what I do like about this sport, we all help each other. So previous opponents are helping me at the minute. Nathan Jr. were trying to get me fights lined up last week. Unfortunately, that fell through last minute. And then this week,
Nathan was trying to help you.
yeah. So me and Nathan have been talking. Obviously, I was trying to stay in touch with him. We're all friends behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Ryan Hibbert, he's messaged me this week and he's leaded us on to this one on Saturday that's going to be happening. So once I can announce all that.
It's funny how you wouldn't expect it when you first were fighting them that they would try and help you. Sort of get you some fights.
Yeah. Well, this is a good thing with the sport, Sam. It is a sport. So to me, anybody with sincere intentions, obviously we're all going there to fight and we all want to do well. But obviously, when the fight's over and done with, there's no hard feelings. There's none on my side. You know what I mean? So Nathan Jr. knocked me out in front of 200 of my fans, and then I'm still talking to him. So obviously, I've got respect for everybody I get in that ring with, regardless of records, regardless of who they are.
Lane show, sorry. The Bramall Lane show, I've just looked, 9th of September, sorry.
9th of September. Well, I'm getting married 26th of August. But if Dennis was to get in touch and try and get me a defence on my WBF international title and we could talk business, I'd be happy to. So Dennis, if you're watching this, pal, give me or Rob a ring and we'll have a chat. Or come to a wedding and we'll talk over it and we'll sort it out. But yeah, you know me, Sam. I love Sheffield. It's my home city. I have a good following here. I do like to just get out there and fight. I'm not messing about. I just want to fight, mate. That's all I want to do. I'm 33 now, so I just want regular fights. I want to make them happen.
What
and I want to
happened with the fight you was meant to fight on the weekend? Why did that fall through?
Let me think back because a lot's happened since then. Where I was supposed to be fighting, I think I mentioned something to you about this, didn't I?
Yeah, the Canning Town one.
That's the one, yeah. I think it was Nathan Jr. was trying to help me out with something on that one to pass a fight to me. And I think in the end they didn't want it. I think that's the story I'm sticking to anyway. Or something else come about. Things change all the time in this job. This is the thing, Sam. It's like you might think you've got a fight confirmed. I don't believe it until I hear round one. You know what I mean? So it is frustrating, but you have to be, obviously, as now I'm taking these away fights, I'm having to learn to be quite adaptable. So, like you
why
say,
are you
tomorrow,
going in the away corner? Is it because you just want to just fight?
it's a lot less pressure than having to do a 3-month selling ticket entourage.
I know you're obviously going in there to try and to win, but like you sort of going like to be fighting every other week. But
I don't want to say every week, but if I'm fit and I'm on weight and I'm feeling up to it, I would box once a week if I could. Yes, obviously in between juggling family life and my lorry driving duties, it takes a lot of my time up. The commitment you need to selling a home show, it's a lot. That's why I did take 18 months.
You do have quite a few people, quite like you sell good amount of tickets.
Yeah. I'm very, very, very lucky. But with a big following also comes a big responsibility. So I'm trying to keep it as sincere as I can. And I speak to my fans, and they know this sport. They know about padding records. They know about
But you
this.
had some people there when you fought Billy.
Yeah. We ended up taking 15 down to Oldham with us.
That's good.
Which good for an away fight, like you say. If this one comes off Saturday, I think I'm gonna go lone wolf on this one. I'm quite enjoying just getting the experience of just getting in, getting the rounds under my belt.
Fighting in the Lions Den.
Yeah, well, this is it. No one can knock what I'm doing, can they? So I'm just turning up and obviously finding my place in this sport and just trying to enjoy it now, Sam.
Just like the best to be the best.
Yeah, well, this is it, mate. And like you said, every time I'm getting in with these undefeated prospects, I should be learning as well. So I'm learning as I go, and I'm enjoying it. And I feel I'm in a position that I might as well. I don't want to look back with any regrets, no stone unturned, and I want to go out there and give it me all.
Mhm. Yes, mate. So of course you've got maybe this one this weekend, but
Yeah,
after maybe one or two more home show, of course you're getting married in August, you said.
yeah,
So
yeah.
probably what, two more after that, or just see what comes about.
Well, I've been looking what's about at minute, and obviously any last minute opportunities, put them to Rob Riley. Anyone watching who's got a top end light heavy cruiserweight wants me, let's go, let's have a go, let's make it happen. But obviously, my priority in August is getting married, which obviously I get to marry my very unpaid secretary who does a hell of a lot for me behind the scenes, and I'm looking forward to that more than anything in August. But
Mhm.
come September, I want to be out, so contact Rob Riley.
Mhm. Congrats on the wedding, mate.
Oh, bless you, mate. Well, if you and your family can get up to Sheffield, mate, you are more than welcome to come. So just give me a call and I'll get your mum to and we'll sort it. All right.
Mhm. Um, do you want to just say anything before you go?
I just want to say thank you to everybody who enables me to do what I do. Obviously, Rob's taking a lot of time out of his personal life to do what he's doing with me and my team. If we fight Saturday, I think we are taking Rob and Gaz. And obviously, it's a travel down
And if you
south.
are fighting Saturday, mate, good luck.
That's it. And I might see you, mate. You never know.
Mhm. And thank
So
you for
that's
your
all I'll
time
say.
as always, mate.
Respect, pal. Have a good one, champ.
Thank you. Bye, Perry.
Cheers, mate.